All right. So, hi everyone. My name is Duran Walker. I am a CalFresh outreach specialist here at Fresno City College, and I want to thank everyone for joining us today to view the video. And I want to give a special shout out to Fresno City College for providing our ASL interpreter today for us below us, or below me in the video. So yeah, what CalFresh is a fancy way of saying food stamps was what it was called in the past, and what it is extra benefits that could help you with purchasing food every month. And the reason why we put this outreach effort together is because m- most students either they don't know, or just most people in general they don't know, or they may not think that they qualify for CalFresh benefits. So we're here to address that and help students know that CalFresh is available to them and what exactly allows them to qualify, so we can make sure we can get as much people helped with these amazing benefits. And not to mention, even by applying for CalFresh, you are also going to be welcome to so many more county resources that could, benefit you, because if you qualify for CalFresh, you do qualify for other services, and you should definitely look into that, which I'm going to help with today. Um, just to go over my personal testimony, I've actually been on, the CalFresh, CalWorks, Medi-Cal, all the wonderful county resources for most of my life, and it has been a great help to me, especially during these times of the pandemic. There was actually a relief effort along with the stimulus checks that they sent out. They also gave additional benefit amounts to help with purchasing food during that pandemic period as well. And yeah, that's why we're still in the pandemic. But we actually did lower a tier here in Fresno. So I do want to give a special thank you to all of you who helped out in doing your part and staying home, staying safe, and making sure that you wear your face mask while you're in public places. Because now we're actually starting to be able to open up things, and hopefully we can continue that. But enough about that. Well, let's talk about CalFresh. So, just so you guys know, to apply for CalFresh, it's only a fairly easy three-step process. You can get assistance from one of our CalFresh specialists, like someone like myself, and it'll only take you about 10-15 minutes to apply initially. And then you can set a time for a county worker to call you at your leisure. And it'll only be like a 30-minute to an hour conversation just to, finish and tidy things up with your application. And then last but not least, you're going to make sure you upload all the documents that they require within 30 days. And they allow you to conveniently do it all from your cell phone. You could just take pictures and just upload everything, which also a specialist like myself can assist you through this entire process. And do know that they do give 30 days from the time that you apply. But I would say the sooner you get those in, the better, because your benefits will start, and you won't lose out on any benefits that you should have qualified for, preemptively. All right, here we go. This is our income and eligibility limits. And as you may all not know, that our benefit amounts just changed October 1st. And they'll usually change every October 1st, so always keep check in that. And maybe you might have not met the benefit amounts in the past. Now you might, because they have increased the allowed amounts. And as you see here, if you check where my mouse is going, uh, they also give not just the gross monthly amount income, but the net monthly amount income on here. So just to clear that part up, if you are having any expenses like cell phone bill, rent, any type of expenses you might have, make sure you include that in your application, because you want to make sure that you meet this net monthly income. So just keep that in mind. And also these numbers over here for the people in your household, what that means is not just everyone that lives with you. Your household, per CalFresh guidelines, is actually just the people that you purchase and prepare food with. So it doesn't necessarily need to be just anyone you live with, but only it will include the people you purchase and prepare food with. And also, as additional information, you may be seen as an individual in your home, but if you live with parents and you are under the age of 22, so 21 or younger, then you will need to include your parents on that application. So you will not be able to be a one-person household. You'd have to be, depending on how many parents in the home, a 2 or 3 person. So just keep that in mind if you're under 22 and you're trying to apply on your own. uh, just per CalFresh policy, they do require you to add your parents in the home if you are under the age of 22. And that pretty much clears that up. Let's move on to the next slide. And these are just basic eligibility information that you will need to know when you're, applying for the CalFresh benefits. And we went over these first two, which is just you need to know who you purchase and prepare food with. And then this one is just your gross monthly income. And like I said, you want to make sure that you include all those expenses so you can meet the net monthly income amount as well. And then onto the American flag, this is just stating you need to be a lawful permanent resident. um, if you are maybe like a DACA student or international student, unfortunately, they are not allowed to apply for benefits at this time. Well, they will not qualify. And yeah, just make sure that you know about that before you apply. And then moving on to this little food bag here, this is just stating if you're receiving any type of help from a food distribution program on an Indian reservation, then you are not eligible for benefits. And then moving on to this next solid bowl picture here, it's asking, is anyone in your household provided more than half or 11 more meals per week from another source, which could just be like a campus meal pass or even just an individual trying to help you out with providing food every week. If it's 11 meals or more, be sure to list that on our application because that could impede your application's qualifying status. And moving on to the ADA sign here, um, in the past, uh, in order for you to apply for benefits, you were not allowed to be on receiving any type of SSI. Now they have changed that. Even with SSI benefits, you can actually apply and receive CalFresh benefits as well. So they will need that income information, and you can be accepted. Whereas in the past they didn't. So if you knew anybody that maybe was discouraged from that in the past, and they may be receiving any type of disability benefits, be sure to let them know because now they actually can qualify. I've actually helped a few students and got them benefits. So yeah, definitely let people know, spread the word. And last but not least, this grad cap. This is just basically, in order to be seen as a student per CalFresh guidelines, you have to be enrolled in at least six units or more, and be between the age of 18 and 49. And if you meet that qualification, then you do have to meet these other requirements that you'll see on the next slide. And if you are not meeting that requirement, don't be discouraged to apply because you actually are more eligible to receive benefits than someone who is a college student. And I'll tell you why more on the next slide. Just don't be afraid to apply. Apply anyways, even if you're not seen as a CalFresh student, and we could assist you as well, even if you're not considered a student. But yeah, just keep in mind you would not have to meet these next eligibility requirements on the next slide. So here's eligibility requirements if you are a student to CalFresh guidelines, as I said in the previous slide. And if you aren't a CalFresh student, then you just please disregard this whole slide because this does not apply to you. But do please apply anyways because now you don't have to meet any of these requirements, which may increase your chances of being accepted for benefits. But yeah, let me continue on for student eligibility. First here is the working minimum of 20 hours per week or at least 80 hours a month. If you're working at least that much, then that will increase your chances of being qualified to receive benefits. Also, this next one with the staircase to money, this is if you're anticipating work or receiving any type of federal, state, or work study or receiving a Cal Grant A or B. And also, here's the California Republic. You shut the door, please. So sorry. All right, so this next item here is with the California Republic Bear picture. This is if you're enrolled in any state-funded program that increases your employability. And some of the ones that we actually have here on our campus is the EOP&S program, our DSPS, CARE, our Puente project, and we also have a reading and beyond located on campus. So any of those programs, if you're eligible for, then that usually means you're eligible for CalFresh benefits too. And moving on to this next one is the young working kid. This is if you're in any program of increased employability for foster youth, either whether you're prior or former or current, I mean, then you are eligible to receive CalFresh benefits too if you're in any of those types of programs. And next, there's a little baby here. This item actually is making a distinction between single or non-single parent homes. So if you are a two-parent household, then if you have a child that is under the age of 6 or between the ages of 6 and 12 without enough adequate child care, then that makes you eligible. But if you're a single parent, then you actually only need to have a child under the age of 12, regardless of having adequate child care. And that is also something that will increase your eligibility of qualifying. And last but not least, there's the little worksuit here. Participate in any CalFresh employment and training program. What that means is just if you're in any job readiness program, we actually have one on campus called Reading and Beyond. So if you're in Reading and Beyond, I mean, it actually qualifies you for this item, but also this item because they do help with trying to get a job, and they buy you work clothes and all sorts of different benefits that they would provide, and also will increase your chances of getting CalFresh benefits. So definitely check out those options on your campus or contact a CalFresh specialist and we'll be able to give you more information about that. And why apply for CalFresh? Well, it helps you in affording healthier food options. As we know, anything that's, good for you, organic, you know, any sustenance that you might receive from food is a lot more expensive than, well, I think they should be, but hey, that's what we have to deal with. And, we have CalFresh here to help. Don't feel like that you have to foot that bill on your own. And if you feel like maybe there's someone else that might need it more than you, just know that you are actually what's going to help our future, receivers in CalFresh. Does it mean as you grow and reach your fullest potential, meaning you're able to focus better because you're eating healthier meals, you're eating enough adequate amount of meals per day, you're going to be able to reach your most fullest potential and receiving your education and going towards your career now, which will help you much more in the future to be able to give back, whether it's through paying your taxes or even helping with fundraising and applying funds to programs as useful as these. So just making sure that you get your focus in, food is required, and know that CalFresh is here to help. Don't feel like that you're not taking anything from anyone because you actually could give back so much more to your community just by taking the time to invest in yourself now with healthier food options. And we want to let you know that we're here to help. CalFresh Outreach actually has a Zoom meeting room where you guys can just drop in and meet us, not during any time of the day, but during our normal scheduled office hours, which we could post on our Fresno City College or FCC CalFresh Outreach on Facebook and maybe other social avenues. I'm going to try to post it up as much as I can. And just know that we're going to be open during our normal office hours for our RAM pantry. As you can, I think you can see our little pictures in my background. But yeah, our RAM pantry, anytime you see our hours, we are going to be located at your RAM pantry and we can assist students either at the RAM pantry or through a drop-in Zoom. We prefer through Zoom just so we can maintain the safety of others and hopefully, open our campus up sooner than later. And go ahead and take a picture of this if you'd like, just so you have the information. But I will be posting this link on several different sites to hopefully reach out to you and get you guys this resourceful info and assistance. And last but not least, thank you so much again for everyone joining and watching this video today. And if you're interested in applying right now, go ahead and take a picture of this here and use that QR code that's going to get you directly to this link that's going to allow you to apply for CalFresh benefits. This phone number is actually a direct line to myself. You can contact me anytime. Oh, sorry, let's go back. Accidentally click my mouse. Yeah, you can contact me anytime. Leave a voice message, text message me. I'm gonna usually be available during our normal office hours, but on off hours, like I said, you can leave a voicemail, text message me, and I'll get back to you at my earliest convenience. Here's the Ram Pantry number if you're trying to call and ask questions about our Ram Pantry. But usually, you could just give me a call. I'm always familiar with what's going on there and what food items they carry and all that good stuff. So I'm a wonderful resource for that. And of course, add us on our Facebook is FCC CalFresh Outreach. That way we can keep in touch and keep you guys updated with all the wonderful food items that we have at our pantry and also any other resources that we have in our community that we share on our page. And if you want to just email us, you can email us. But I would recommend just go ahead and give me a call or text me because I'll just, it's my personal cell phone. I'll be able to get back to you right away. So yeah, please take a picture of this, and I'll be posting links up here, there, and everywhere. Hopefully, you guys get access to them, and feel free to give me a call so I could help you guys get your max benefit, and just make sure you qualify before you even go apply in the first place. So we're here to help. Please reach out. Thank you guys so much for joining us again, and you guys have yourselves the most wonderful rest of your day. And oh yes, please, please continue to stay safe by practicing safe social distancing habits, and make sure you wear your face mask. This way we'll be able to open up a lot more businesses and bring Fresno back to the way that we remember it to be. And once again, thank you so much. And I'm going to end this recording now. You guys have yourselves the most wonderful rest of your day.